In a small village nestled between rolling hills lived a young boy named Leo. Every morning, before the sun even kissed the horizon, Leo's task was to fetch water from the distant river. He carried 2 large clay pots, one on each end of a long pole, balanced across his shoulders. It was a long walk, and by the time he returned, he was always tired, but he never complained. One of the pots was perfect. It held every drop of water from the river all the way back to his home. But the other pot had a small crack. With every step Leo took on the winding path, water would leak out, so that by the time he reached his house, it was only half full. This went on day after day. The perfect pot was proud of its accomplishments, always full and flawless. The cracked pot, however, felt a deep sense of shame. It saw itself as a failure, able to deliver only half of its load. After 2 long years of what it perceived as bitter failure, the cracked pot couldn't bear it any longer. One morning, as Leo was filling it at the river, it spoke. "I'm so sorry, Leo," it whispered. "For all this time, I've only been able to give you half the water you carry. This crack in my side makes me useless. You do all this work, and because of my flaw, you don't get the full value of your efforts." Leo smiled gently. He looked at the pot with kindness and said, "As we walk back to the village, I want you to notice the beautiful flowers along the path." And so, as they made their way back, the cracked pot did look. For the first time, it saw the most magnificent wildflowers growing on its side of the path. The vibrant colors of blues, purples, and yellows painted a stunning line all the way to the village. The sight was breathtaking, and it lifted the pot's spirits just a little. But as they arrived home, the pot saw that it was, again, only half full. The feeling of failure returned, and it began to apologize once more. Leo stopped it and said, "Did you see the flowers on your side of the path? Did you notice that there are no flowers on the other side, the side of the perfect pot?" He continued, "That's because I have always known about your crack. I saw your flaw, but I also saw an opportunity. I planted flower seeds on your side of the path, and every day, as we walk back from the river, you've been watering them. For 2 years, I've been able to pick these beautiful flowers to decorate our home and share with the village. Without you being exactly the way you are, we would not have this beauty to brighten our days." The cracked pot was silent. It finally understood. Its perceived weakness, the very thing that made it feel broken and ashamed, was actually its greatest strength. It wasn't a failure. It was a source of life and beauty. This simple story holds a powerful lesson for all of us. We all have our own cracks, our flaws, our insecurities, the things we think make us less than perfect. We often compare ourselves to others who seem flawless, who seem to have it all together, and we feel inadequate. But what we see as our weaknesses might just be our unique strengths in disguise. Your quirks, your past struggles, your vulnerabilities, they are part of what makes you who you are. They can foster empathy, creativity, and resilience. Just like the cracked pot, our imperfections can be the very channels through which we bring beauty and goodness into the world in ways we might never have imagined. So, the next time you feel down about your flaws, remember the boy who carried water. Embrace your cracks. Understand that they don't diminish your value. They might just be the source of your unique purpose. You are not broken. You are a vessel of unique beauty, perfectly imperfect, watering the world in your own special way. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more stories that inspire. See you next time.